Hi, I'm Emily Nathan and this is ArtNet TV. I'm about to head over to Chelsea to Mike Weiss Gallery, where Hermann Nitsch, who is one of the founders of Viennese Actionism, will be performing his first live action painting in the US. Viennese Actionism was a very violent, short-lived movement, and Nitsch in particular is well known for his orgiastic mystery theater. Nitsch and his cast staged about 100 performances that juxtaposed their bodies and blood and entrails with religious icons such as staged crucifixions. Here I am with Mike Weiss of Mike Weiss Gallery.
Hi.
Right.
So before there was performance art, before there was a Conchi and Schneemann and any of that stuff,
Right.
there were the actionists.
Right.
They really paved the way for all these other things.
That's the idea. This is the first action painting that has ever taken place in the United States, right?
Yes, absolutely. So the whole aspect of it is very interesting. It's performance and action painting, and at the same time, it's really quite unique.
The paintings aren't the art, the action is the art.
Right.
The paintings, the robes are relics. There's two different sizes. There's an each size, and then there's the assistant size.
That one's a little bit wider.
I'm still working with intestines and with meat, and that's my theater. And what you see here is a part of my theater. It's the action painting, and that's, I would say, the basic of my theater.
Canvases have been laid.
Yes, 18-foot canvases that we just had brought in for the second day. And well, what will happen here is he'll do first the action that's more of throwing paint and more wet, and then usually goes to more kind of opaque paint. He makes all his paint by hand. He uses giant mixers and everything with the raw pigments, so it's really, you're seeing everything being done here.
Now, what about this transition from working in blood and animal intestines and these things you've worked in the past, and now you work in paint? How does that
That's the
transition?
same.
You know, and Nietzsche all the time talks about himself almost, or an artist as a religious figure in a way.
Right.
So he says, he talks about taking his hands, putting it into the earth, right? Coming up and putting it on himself, right? And so you see this in the shirts, these shirts that they wear, the gowns that people wear, right? Almost has a has a ritualistic kind of aspect. And then those shirts, you know, get put into these like crucifixions in a way, right? It's almost as a stand-in for the human being.
Right.
And you see these tables also, which have these priest robes, right? And again, has this kind of connection to the kind of almost artist as prophet kind of quality, but also the connection to religion, which is very important for Nietzsche. We're going back to the 50s. Feel the body of Christ, and you feel, I mean, here you get both sides of life. You feel the fluids of the body, you feel the sun, the wheat field, but there's also the feeling of the dark side of things, of the blood, almost like the footsteps become almost like cells in a way.